Hi, I'm Brandon Ayton. This is Matthew Orr. We're the writers and creators of Wild Skies Europa Tempest. What we're going to do now is we're going to do character creation. We're both going to create characters in less than 15 minutes. We're going to show you that once you know how to do it, character creation goes by in a blast. Matt?
All right, step one, character creation. What is your character concept? What's your idea? What do you got going on?
My character concept is a pit fighter that's beyond his prime.
I think I'm gonna make a. She's I kind of want to make her like an athlete, like I'm thinking like somebody who's got their like sort of built on their career as an athlete and sort of moved off to being an adventurer from that.
Okay. Now,
So step two, character creation, primary and secondary attributes.
okay, I'm going to take our 10 points and divide it up among my primary attributes. 6 in brawn, 1 in smarts, and I'm going to do the remaining 3 in guts, knowing that this is a pit fighter.
I think I put 4 in brawn and 2 in smarts and 4 in guts.
All right. And then with our secondary attributes, it's 18 points that we divide up.
18 points.
My guy is going to be pretty strong. So I'm going to do 6. He's going to be kind of quick, so I'm going to do 3, so that's 9. He's not going to have a lot of know-how. There's 10. So I need, I'm going to do 2 in moxie, 2 in valor, and then I'll do 4 in grit. Actually, I'm going to move that. I'll make that 3 in grit. I'm going to make him strong. Oh, 1 more point in strength. All right.
I put 6 in fleetness and everything else is 2 or 3 because of I'm thinking of a pentathlete.
Yeah.
Decathlon, whatever. They run a lot, right?
All right.
Got to be fleet on your feet. All right, step 3. Let's choose an animal type.
I want mine to be a skunk, so I'm going to do the animal type of badger.
I am making a horse because I've never made a horse before, so that's what I want.
Okay. So I'm going to go look at my animal and make my adjustments according to character creation. So +1 brawn, +1 strength, +1 grit.
I get +1 smarts, +1 fleetness, as if she needed it, and +1 valor.
Okay. Uncapped stat is moxie, and starts off with stubborn as an animal ability.
We've got fleetness as uncapped, which makes a lot of sense. We got burst of speed as the starting ability. I'm going to go with endurance and I think I'm going to go with pack for my other abilities.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to leave my size, or I'm going to increase my size by 1, which doesn't really cost anything. I get 2 additional animal abilities. I'm going to take claws and natural armor.
All right.
All
Now
right.
we're on to step 4, which is choose your size. Horse to start large. I think I'm just going to keep it right there.
I'm also going to stay at large.
We're just a couple big characters here. Large is uncapped.
Large is uncapped brawn,
There you go.
which is great for my my pit fighter.
There you go.
All right. Next is perks and quirks. Is that right?
That's right. Step 5, perks and quirks. You get 1 perk for free. You can choose additional perks if you take quirks.
Well, I want my guy to be a rough and tumble guy. So first and foremost, he's going to take ambidextrous, because he's a very competent fighter. I want him to have a couple quirks because I feel as though he's been beat down a lot. So not only is he punch drunk, but I think I also want him to be a real drunk. So I'm going to give him a snaggletooth, as a perk, I'm also going to give him Booze Hound, which shows that his ability to just consume more alcohol. Now the quirks I'm going to give him, because he's been beat so much, I'm going to give him one eye, and I'm going to give him a bum leg. You can see what all of those are in the book, but that's just kind of the feel I have for this guy.
My character here, she's going to be a looker, which means that she gets her brawn attribute plus a secondary attribute added to her social skill rolls. And I'm going to give her Daredevil as well. She's going to be able to take those GM pool dice.
All right.
All right. Step 6 is nationality.
My guy's definitely English.
Yeah, I kind of want her to be Eastern European, maybe like almost Central Asian.
All right.
Not really sure if they had. I mean, they had Olympics in the 30s, right?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. I think it works out.
So maybe she's Armenian. Why not?
All right. So now we're in our...
So now we're on step 7.
Yeah.
Which is the big step. That's careers and skills.
Well, I want my guy... since he's fallen on hard times, he's the thug. But also some of the people that he may have tossed his hat in with are freedom fighters. So I think he's also going to be a freedom fighter. All right. So I'm going to go on and mark what he has. He has melee. He has athletics. He has drive. As a freedom fighter, he's got sneak, search, and range. I'm going to give him range instead of melee. Sneak, search, and ranged. Now, all of his skill specialties, he's definitely going to have brawl. I'm going to mark his 2 dice. With athletics, I'm going to give him climb. For drive, I'm going to give him wheelman. Sneak, he's going to have search. Or, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. For sneak, let's see. I'm going to give him... Streetwise. For search, I'm going to give him notice. Ranged, I'm going to give him pistol. Fill in his skill dice. And yeah. He also only has a smarts of 1 and a know-how of 1, so he only has 1 learned skill and 1 additional skill die. That additional skill die is going into melee, so he will have brawl and improvised weapons. And then his learned skill is it's going to be tradesman. So you do some odd jobs. All right. So what are you thinking, Matt?
I don't know. Mine's a little harder to do because we don't really have like athletics in here at all. But I decided to make her a handyman scholar. Sort of using her brain, using her hands a little bit. We got tradesman, mechanics, athletics. I wanted the athletics. There's aren't too many that start with athletics, but that's the one that I wanted. And then from scholar we got knowledge, science, and art. So for tradesmen, I think we want a leather working.
All right.
Horses have leather, right? Horse
Sure.
leather is a thing. For mechanics, I think we want to have just the like air automobile mechanics. For athletics, we definitely want sprint. That's sort of what I imagine. Maybe she was a sprinter. Knowledge, let's do interpreter is not a bad one. I think we might want interpreter because I think maybe there's a little bit of like kind of adjusting the character concept a little bit, maybe almost like an ambassadorial type role.
Okay.
Science, let's do physics. And art, let's do performing, I guess.
All right.
She's got 2 know-how, so we definitely want to give social, and we're going to give a weapon, so maybe melee.
Okay.
For her 2 skills. And she's got 3 additional smarts, so I'm probably going to put those in the 2 I just said, social and melee. 1 more in the athletics.
That makes sense.
It does.
All right.
All right, that's step 7. Pretty solidly locked away. Step 8 is the moral compass.
All right. My true north is going to be destruction. And then the opposite side of that is defense. He's also going to have revenge. I'm going to say that maybe he was wronged, and that's going to be over to the northwest. The opposite of that is going to be peace. Then I'm going to say that he's a tough guy. He's been through a lot. Endurance is going to be his northeast. I'll put change at the bottom of that. And then survival and growth are going to be his west and east. And I'm going to go on and just assign my rewards right now while we're doing this. I'm going to put money at the top. He wants cash. Revenge, he's going to have skill die. And then endurance will be new skill. Notoriety is going to be all the way at the bottom. He does not want to be found out. Go ahead, Matt.
I'm building on this idea of the sort of ambassadorial role. So I think peace to revenge is going to be the north-south axis because peace is at the top. For the other north motivations, I've put exploration and change because if she's from Central Asia, she's sort of moved over into the Europe. She's kind of exploring around, but she also wants to go back home and change things there for the better. So those are her 2 secondary motivations. And then on the east-west axis, we have compassion to power. I think that's going to be a struggle for a rising power in a Central Asian type country. Like, are we going to learn to be compassionate or powerful?
All right. Well, we're getting towards the end. So what's step 9 is?
Step 9 is signatures, finishing touches, how much health you have, how long can you hold your breath.
All of that, those little stats. And also, what is it, the little something special?
Yeah, a little something special.
I'm going to say he has an eye patch over his one eye. And maybe the eye patch has a little bit of flare on it. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but it'll be something cool. Maybe it's bolted on his face.
Bolted on his face.
Why not? Go with
Never
that
seen
diesel
that
punk.
before.
Right. I mean, you've seen it in all kinds of stuff, but whatever. It's screwed into his face. It's awesome.
I'm going to do, she braids her mane. Really elaborate braids, like different braids every day.
Excellent. An affiliation, I'm going to say that maybe...
Oh, we have to do this together. This is the group step.
Yeah. So you're an ambassador, and maybe I am kind of your bodyguard.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty simple.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's how to create characters in 15 minutes. Thank you. Bye.